What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Happy Pride Month. Oh, ignore my hair, it's like super hot out, so I just put it in a braid and it looks kind of weird right now. Today I'm going to be making a skirt out of this sort of material, which is like sort of vinyl, PVC, I don't really know what to call it. And it's mostly inspired by the Lip Service Drastic Plastic skirt, which I've always wanted that skirt. They only really sell them in pink, and I think I've seen one in green. I always wanted one in red, so I saw someone make their own on Instagram. I can maybe like put a screenshot in the video or something, which kind of like helped me figure out how to really construct it and everything. So I'm gonna be sort of using that as a reference, but making like my own few little changes. I recently got a snap button kit to make the clasps. I think I still need a zipper for it, and I'm just gonna do what I can now. And I also have this 1/2" bias tape to put around like the edge of this to make it look nice. And I think that's everything I really need for it. Firstly, I'm going to cut out the waistband for this, which I'm just going to be doing 39 inches for like around my hips. The width, I'm going to do 3 inches and then put the black trim around it. Yeah, it smells like a pool floaty or like some sort of like pool product. So I'm just going to be doing a voiceover for most of this because I had like 3 fans on me at once and it was super loud. But here I am just cutting out the vinyl. I just cut the piece of vinyl out, so I'm just going to put it on around my hips and like my waist just to make sure that it's the right length and everything. It's like sticking to itself, so I can literally just do that. But I think what I'm going to try doing is making 2 seams at the side, because if I just had it straight on like this, you can see how it's like coming up at the back and like just looks like too boxy. So to give it like more shape to like hug my hips, I think I'm going to sort of sew it like this, where it's like tighter up here. So it's sort of at an angle, and I'm probably going to do that on both sides. So here I'm just sewing the sides at an angle like I was talking about. I sewed the sides, as you can see, and it fits a lot better now. It doesn't have that like awkward gap in the back. I mean, it's still a little boxy, but that's just how the material kind of is. And I think I'm going to add the zipper like right there, so I'm probably going to like cut it and then wrap the trim around that too. Happy with how it's going so far. I ripped the original seam that I did on this, and I sewed another one to make it tighter at the top here because I just didn't like how it still had like a little bit of room at like the top of the band. But I'm ripping it again because I realized that this part is not the zipper part. Like I was like expecting to have like a little gap between where the zipper goes. This is the part that has the button on it. So they have to overlap each other, and I don't have like the room for that. So instead of just sewing another like few inches onto here, I'm just going to take this part off and just sew like a new part that's like a little bit longer than this, so it'll overlap. And yeah, it's all just a learning process, I swear. I never claimed to be a professional. I just got done sewing it to add some extra length so it'll overlap. And now I'm just going to add this 1/2" bias tape to the edges to give it a black trim. And to sew it on, I'm probably just going to use my sewing machine to see if that works. If not, I will have to painstakingly hand sew it, which I hope I don't have to. So I'm just pinning that black bias tape around the edges of the band. So I got the trim all pinned on here. It wasn't actually too bad to like put the pins in through this material. So I'm just gonna go try and sew it with my sewing machine right here. I just finished sewing the trim for the waistband, and I think it turned out pretty good. All I really have to do is just add the 2 grommets to connect them right there. I might try it on like a little piece of scrap fabric like this just to make sure that the snap buns will go through them, because I was testing them earlier and like some of them work, some of them don't, so I don't know. I would love to get like a nice fancy machine for them, but that's just way too expensive when I was looking for them. So I literally just have a hammer and like the snap buns. So I got the snap buttons put in place, and here's what it looks like on. I like how it fits and everything. I think it looks good. Of course, these snap buttons aren't the greatest quality, if I'm going to be honest. Like, you can see they're kind of loose here, but I mean, they hold it on, so as long as it works, I'm fine with it. So now I just need to start working on the pleats on the skirt, which I don't know if I'll be able to finish this week. I might have to wait till Wednesday next week, which is when the other 3 rolls of the vinyl are coming in, so I'll see how much fabric I have, or I don't know if I can call it fabric, but how much of the vinyl I have left, and see if that will be enough for the pleats, which I don't really think it will. It's 2 days later and I'm gonna start working on the skirt again. I'm just gonna fold these into pleats and to see how much vinyl I'm gonna need for this, because I don't want to like cut too much and then end up wasting some. So I'm just gonna temporarily put some pins and some clips on them to see how much vinyl I'm gonna need. I almost said fabric again. So I'm just marking along the top of the vinyl every 4 inches for the pleats. For the folds, I'm just lining the marks at the top up with each other and then folding it where it lines up with the previous fold that I did. So I thought I recorded it, but I guess I didn't. But the other 3 rolls of vinyl came in, so I measured it to the length that I needed and connected to the other part of vinyl that I had. So here I'm just sewing that 1/2 inch bias tape to the bottom of the pleats. Now I'm just repeating what I did the first time, and I'm just pleating it and pinning it in place. So I'm sorry about the fan in the background, it's just too hot in here to not have it on, so it might just be a little annoying. Right now I got my skirt all laid out. I haven't sewn it to the band yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight or not, but I just wanted to get it like connected. It's getting late and I'm already tired. So mapping it out how I want it. And I'm just seeing how I want it at the ends, because this end kind of ends short. Like there's not a whole lot of material right here to work with. Unlike this end where it has like 3 inches over here. So I'm trying to figure out how I should do this. It's the next day, and last night I just sort of pinned these pleats in place. You can see right here I sewed like the little trim on the ends of this, and I left it like big enough where I can sew the zipper on. But I just need to sew the pleats to the waistband. So I just ended up using my sewing machine to sew it to the band, and I put some like new thicker thread that I got the other day into it, and that seemed to like sort of work, but I honestly would not recommend it because like the stitching does not look good. I mean, I'm trying to find some examples. Like right there you can see like all where it's clumped up and stuff. Like it did not really turn out that good. I mean, from the outside it looks decent, but yeah, I'd recommend hand sewing it. Now I'm just going to cut this excess vinyl off from the pleats. So here's how it looks on right now. I honestly love the shape of it. I did try to make it a little bit longer in the back, but I don't really know if it's doing much. I just need to sew the zipper on now, which I'll sew like that, and it'll probably make that look a little bit better on that side. I kind of like it better than the lip service one, I can't even lie. And it's like made perfectly to my hips right here. I will be back once I have the zipper. My zippers came in, so all I need to really do is just sew this onto the skirt, which I have on this mannequin back here. I'm just gonna pin that in place. Alright, so I just finished sewing the zipper on, and I put it on just to test it. So this is how it looks on. Here's the zipper I just sewed on. I love the way that the light reflects on it and everything. I think it turned out great, just kind of how I imagined. I've been wanting to make this sort of lip service skirt for a while now, so it feels surreal to actually have it. I'm going to be changing the plans for this video a little bit, and I'm going to style the skirt too, so it'll be me making it and styling it. Because I was thinking about making a separate video just styling it, but I'm like, why not just throw it in this video because I'm already making a video about the skirt. But I was about to start doing my makeup, I already washed my face and everything, so I'm gonna go do that now.
She's the flower I always wanted.
I just got done with my makeup, and I also fixed my bangs. I still need to hairspray them though. I also did not realize that it's literally 87 degrees outside today, so that's just great. And I was gonna do dancing videos outside. Like, I'm literally gonna be dying, but I'm still gonna try, so hopefully I don't get heat exhaustion. I'm about to get my clothes ready and figure out an outfit that will go with this skirt. I already kind of have an idea in my head. Style it with this corset that I got. So I don't know if I should like put a skirt underneath this or if I should just wear my shorts underneath it. I think if I wear anything underneath this, I'm gonna wear that one tutu skirt that's already by my bed. Lip Service PVC top, which is my favorite. Is these Demonias. I got my clothes already. Here's like the skirt combo I was talking about. So I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll be back. I ran into a bit of an issue with this outfit because I was planning on wearing this, you know, corset and then wearing the skirt over it or like, you know, right below it. But for some reason when I have this corset on, like my hips just get a lot bigger, so it doesn't want to go on my hips anymore. And I don't know what to do now because I can't wear this corset and this skirt at the same time. I think what I'm gonna do now, since I can't wear that corset, I'm gonna go put this PVC corset on that's kind of shorter, so I'm hoping it will work. I swear I didn't take into consideration that like the corset kind of squeezes all your fat out like each side, so my hips are kind of gonna be bigger. I go figure it out. So I just totally forgot to show you guys the outfit and like do an ending for the video and everything. So here's just a little clip of me dancing that my sister recorded after that, and yeah, I'm sorry guys. So I just realized I forgot to film an outro for my video and my makeup already looks like this from dancing outside with the mask on. I don't know what to do about that. Like you can literally see my makeup all in there. I forgot to do an outro before I messed it up. So I'm just gonna do one right now. I just want to thank you guys for watching this video and I hope it was interesting or helpful or whatever. And I also just want to thank you guys for all the support on my videos. Sorry, I can't take myself seriously with a makeup like this. But it really just does mean a lot to me and I hope I can post something again soon for you guys. So I'm thinking about doing some sort of video like more of like talking and going over like weird reactions I've gotten in public being goth and stuff like that, because I just think it would be interesting. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.